Hello, it's Carbon Gaming here, and in this video I'll be showing you how to tame the crystal wyverns and also where you can find them. So let's get into the video. So there's three different types of crystal wyverns. You've got the blood, the ember and the tropical crystal wyvern. This here's the blood crystal wyvern. I found them at 57.1, 33.9. Here we are on the map. Now I'm pretty sure they can spawn all over this biome. This is what it looks like. It's near the green obelisk, and that's where you can find the blood wyvern. So this is what the tropical wyverns look like. This is the biome that they spawn in. I found mine at 63.4, 22.9. But they spawn pretty much in the bottom left of the map here. You can see it's like green. They pretty much spawn all around here. That's where the tropical wyvern spawn. This is what the ember wyvern looks like. I found my one at 47.70. This is where we are on the map. And they seem to spawn around in the floating islands. This is what the biome looks like. And that's pretty much where the ember wyverns spawn. So the three different types of crystal wyverns I showed you are tamed the exact same way. They're passive tame. Now I recommend that you build a cage, which is with 3 behemoth gateways and then a gate, which I'll show you why in a minute. But they don't aggro onto you, but just punch it. Now you can use a pteranodon if you want to get it in the cage. Now once you get it in the cage, it doesn't matter if it's male or female for its preferred food, which I'll show you in a minute. But if you don't want to use its preferred food, you just need to go away for a minute and let it lose aggro. So now that the crystal wyverns lost aggro, you can go up to it and you can hit E and just force feed it and it won't attack you. And usually in the wild it would try, when you force feed it, it would try to fly away. In the cage it can't go anywhere. If it goes up to the top and it's out of reach, you can grapple to it and it won't affect the taming in any way. However, to get its preferred food, you need to knock it out. It can be male or female. It will still drop its preferred food. I'm using darts, but you can use tranks and things like that if you want. Now depending on the level, depends how many darts and things like that you'll need. This one was only level 5, so it didn't take much. And if you just go up to it and you hit E, you'll see that I got a special crystal, and this is its preferred food, which would do a lot more taming than the normal crystal. So now that it's lost aggro and it's woken up, if you just put it in your 0 slot and you just hit E, as you can see it gave 45% taming, and that's in 1 times. Now I'll show you the difference with a crystal. So as you can see it's at 45.2%. If I feed it a crystal, it puts it up 5%. So the preferred food is a lot better than the crystal, and if you're going to cage it, you might as well just knock it out anyway just to get the preferred food. So that's pretty much how you tame the crystal wyverns. As you can see, I've got a male tropical crystal wyvern and a female crystal wyvern, and I just mated them there, and you can get eggs, so you can actually breed the crystal wyverns together. So I've hatched a baby wyvern, and I found that when you force feed it crystal, it doesn't put its food up. However, if you get the primal crystal, the one that you got from knocking it out, and you hit E to get the crystal off the back, it puts its food up. However, I've also noticed how I fed it there, that it only went up like 130 food. That's because that's its maximum food at the moment, as if I put another one in, it didn't go up much. and that's because that's its maximum for the 18.4%, so it will actually go up more. So I'll show you the different abilities of the 3 wyverns now, but before I do that, I also thought it'd be worth noting that when you mate the wyverns, that it has to be the same type. So like a male tropical crystal wyvern has to mate with a female crystal tropical wyvern. You can't do it with like a blood one or whatever, and it has to be male and female. Now I've also noticed with the tropical one that if I just quickly put some levels in here, so you can see on the top right there, you can see like a buff, and when you put the tropical wyvern in the water, it increases its speed, health, regeneration and damage. Now it has this aqua ability, as you can see, and then everything else is basically just the normal. The left click the melee, C for flap, and then C to back. And that's pretty much everything for the tropical wyvern. I presume the blood one would also get a pack if it stood in something, same with the ember, but I've not actually tested that. However, if you right click in the blood, it makes like this effect, and when you do it in dinosaurs it does like a bleed damage, and then it's got its normal melee, and then it's pick, and then it's flap, and then the ember's basically just like a fire wyvern, where it's just got its fire ability, and it's got the exact same as the other ones, the pick, the flap and the melee. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about the crystal wyverns. If you found this video helpful, it'd be much appreciated if you like and subscribe, and if I've missed anything out or you have any questions, just comment them below.